Hi, everybody. This is Crime Corner. We want to give a special thanks to the parents of Maddie Scott, Don and Eldon Scott, from Hoof, BC. They have, you'll see behind me here, a couple missing posters here. We got one on the car as well. If you'd like, I only got a few left. Now, they also have a Find Maddie poker ride every year. You know, walking, quadding, horseback. Go to findmaddie.ca or look it up on Facebook. It's very interesting. They're also on YouTube. And the whole story of how she went missing. Now, I've got 4 kids myself, and it's every parent's worst nightmare. But did you know there are 77 active reports of missing persons in BC? 77. 39 in Alberta right now. 4 in Saskatchewan. That's 120 missing people from Western Canada alone. Come on, people. A lot of people are wondering, this is what we're here for. We got to spread the awareness. I'm just like everybody else, but I want to be proactive and want to spread the awareness. And that's what we're here for. But now, 3 people in Brooks and Hannah was stealing gas in a stolen truck last week. And farmers took it upon themselves to catch these guys. They ended up stuck in the snow with a truck that they stole from a farmer, pull out their truck. Then one farmer then held up the thieves. What? Do not take the law into your own hands. Okay? It could. Now the farmers might be charged too for doing so. If you have any information, get as much information as you can. License plate, vehicle description, and report it. Of course, once you're on the road. There's also a lot of online scams from the CR already. Now, there's a lot of people talking about it on buy and sell sites. There is counterfeit cash going around, vehicle thefts, of course, on the rise. Dang, makes you wonder what kind of world this, what's happening in this day and age. It's just not. Also, there's also been updates on the Adams. Those 2 girls that had been caught and charged by letting dogs starve. And actually, I just seen something from today, this morning, from Olds, Alberta. They're seen loading a bunch of kennels in there. I posted that to the page, by the way. So you could go ahead and just scroll down once you're done with that. And in Saskatoon, there was a search warrant was executed last week at an unlicensed cannabis outlet. Jeez. When dealing with a business like a cleaning company, I know there's a lot of problems, especially on the buy and sell sites or duct cleaning services, stuff like that. You want to make sure that they are licensed and insured. Also, there's a lot of stuff going around online too about and sell sites getting scammed or on Kijiji. Try the product before you buy it, and don't use e-transfers. Only to people those you can trust. E-transfers are not always secure. Also, from the Regina Police Service, from January 15th to 22nd, that's in what? 1 week. There were 40 reported stolen vehicles. And of those 40, 50% of them had the keys left in the vehicle, or the vehicle was left running while unattended. I've also seen a report where a woman opened her door, went to the trunk of the car, grabbed something out of the trunk, and somebody went into her car while she was at her trunk and took off with her vape pen and some ID. Careful. You can leave your vehicle unattended. It only takes seconds for a thief to jump in and drive off. I cannot be suspicious in your neighborhood. Which we need to highlight the impact that the organized crime has on our businesses, our within them, particularly young and seniors. And of course, we can't forget about them too. Now, types of organized crime activities that people are involved in can include Class A drug dealing and signs, child criminal exploitation, use of weapons, violence. We see a lot more and more cases of crime. And of course, it's growing. And it's not because of the cases themselves, but because of the awareness brought to those crimes. We can make it real hard for people, for criminals to hide. And this is what using the online social media on many platforms, getting raped. These people need to be. Other indicators, of course, of serious crime, organized crime, could be money laundering or people living beyond their means from the proceeds of crime. That's actually quite common. Now, we are asking the residents to be alert to the activities of organized crime groups and to report any information, no matter how little it may seem to you. It could be somebody's life that you were saving. Please, people, any information you may have is important to somebody else. You can always call Crime Stoppers 1-800. You'll see the numbers 222-8477, or of course 100-222-TIPS. This is awesome. All information is confidential, and there is information or money, $2,000 up to for information that leads to an arrest. Come on, people. We're not just doing this here just for ourselves. We're doing it for other people. We're being proactive. Even if you don't get the money, who cares? You're still helping people out. You should feel good about yourself. We are helping to make communities aware of serious crime and how important. And, I also want to encourage our youth and teenagers to speak up about crime and stay safe. Bullies, anything that they see around school that they think that might be unusual. I would also like to, criminals involved in serious crime, they're a daily threat to our communities. Schools, no matter where, it's everywhere. The associated issues such as violence and intimidation, large-scale drug supply, fraud, but to name a few, have enormous consequences, creating pain and suffering in our communities, which far too often, people don't see as part of a bigger picture of organized crime. And it's everywhere in every community. We want to prevent these crimes from occurring in the first place through education, engagement with the public. We understand, of course, that nobody knows their streets better than the residents that live there. Okay, we understand this, people. We're with you on this. They see what goes on day to day, you know. They see suspicious activities. They see when something is not quite right. They understand that not everyone wants to contact the police directly or Crime Stoppers, but Crime Stoppers do offer a vital, anonymous route for the public to pass on their concerns. And like I says, if you still don't want to do that, pass it on to one of our administrators. You'll remain anonymous, and we can pass on the information for you safely. But did you know that there is still modern day slavery? It's true, people, where a lot of the human trafficking comes to. And again, if you know of any crime, please call Crime Stop or private message us. Okay, we're here to help out people. Also, there's a lot of identity fraud and theft going on. Your name, personal information, financial information, as is specific to you, the individual. Committing identity theft might use this information to make purchases in your name. And of course, it affects your credit too. It could take months to realize that fraud has even taken place. It may even take even longer to recover what they have taken. People, be careful with your information. Like I says too, e-transfers, you got to be careful because organized crime networks are known to use identity to fund larger scams too. They've been linked to human trafficking, money laundering, terrorism, and of course, drugs. It's becoming a big popular name nowadays in society. The big D word. Make sure you talk to your kids about it. Can never be too safe. I know back in my day, when I was that young, we never had to worry about drugs being sold or on the corners. We didn't have to worry about a lot of things. There was a lot of times we could just go to bed at night, leave our doors unlocked, and wake up and nothing would be taken. Having that trust within your community. It's a big thing. I do want to get it back. Before giving out any of your information, you got to ask yourself, who's asking for my details? What details are they asking for? Why do they need to know these details? Have they verified who they really say they are? With the person they came to be requesting that information, have I shredded this? If you have any suspicions, check out. And if you suspect anyone is committing identity fraud, please report it. So, like I said, I only got a couple left. Get a hold of me if you want one or a bumper sticker. I got them on my car too. Of course, if you're ever in the Lethbridge area, I'm always open to friendly chats you may want or have us bring up. If you have any others, we're always around. And of course, if you too, I'm going to leave the one of Maddie up here. But if you want something else on here behind me during one of my little shows here, get a hold of me. I'm always on Facebook, Bam Wilson. And another thing too, people, because of you people, you guys are awesome. The public, we're all here. We're trying to do the same thing for everybody else. Keep everybody safe. I have been noticing because people are bringing awareness about, more awareness, and making it harder for people to getting caught. I just seen a few more this morning that was caught. They took a picture of him, and he had a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, kind of cranked, looking out the window. He was caught. They finally got that truck back with the sled that he had in the back of it. So, thanks to you guys. Please share. Please help please, anybody you know, friends, family, you gotta make everybody aware. And together we can stop this crap. Okay, we can catch these criminals, take them off the streets. So, I guess that's it for this week. Give a big shout out to my administrators, Ian, Amanda, Darlene, Sean, all of them. You guys are doing wonderful. Keep up the good work. Okay? And you too. Keep sharing. Until next time, we're in this together. Stay safe.